What is going on, everybody? This is David here from Blueker's Videos and Collectibles, and today I got another video for you guys, and it is the Jurassic World Ceratosaurus from Wave 2 of the Roarivores. So I'm really excited about this because of the fact that I was able to obtain all three Roarivores from Wave 2, not Series 2, but Wave 2. At Walmart, and when they first started popping up, I had asked some people, or some friends of mine in one of my groups that I'm in, chat groups, should I say, and I asked them to see if they could keep an eye out on these things because, you know, I always want to try to get them when I can, and then lo and behold, probably not even a day or two later, wham, they're right there at Walmart, and I scooped them all up in one shot, you know, and plus they were on sale at that rollback price, and I was able to get them like $3 cheaper, so it was nice. So I was able to get them all at a very cheap price, all three of them combined. So saved a few dollars here and there. But anyways, so that being said, we're going to take a look at the Ceratosaurus and its packaging, and we're going to compare the packaging to the Hasbro one that came out in 2015, and then we're going to take a look at the figure and do some size comparisons, take some measurements, and we'll do a collection update. And when we do the collection update, this will not include the Legacy collection or the Battle Damage collection. So we're just going to be focusing on a Jurassic World collection, you know. All right, let's go ahead and do some comparisons. As you could tell, there really is no comparison because the Mattel product is way better than the Hasbro product. But, you know, as you could tell, that the packaging for the Roarivores has the cage style packaging with the open window, and over here it's just open window, and it's pretty plain except for the fact that the back of the packaging is pretty much the Mosasaurus skin, the blue skin with the red scales, and then it says Jurassic World, and then it shows you that it can make sounds too. So this is their version of a Roarivore, and they got Rexy right there, and same thing with this. And so on the side, and then you've got the back of the packaging, and as you can tell here at the bottom left hand corner, they give you the different dinosaurs that are in the Roarivore line, and also here they don't, they just give it to you at the bottom right there. So kind of a cheap way of not advertising your dinosaurs in your line. So with that being said, we can all contest that the Mattel packaging is way better than the Hasbro's packaging and figure itself. So this was nice to have at the time because of the fact that we never had a Ceratosaurus toy until this one came out. So this was and probably is one of the better figures that Hasbro made, but it doesn't come close to excuse me, what Mattel has done. So let's go ahead and remove these and go ahead and take a look at the packaging and the dinosaur and so forth. Okay, just keep in mind when you open this up, you will get instructions right here. And when you open it up from the side, there is some tape here, so you will have to cut the tape along here. I mean, unless if you're planning to keep the box, you know, or packaging, that's fine. Or unless if you're one of those people that just don't give a shit and just tear open, then don't mind this one. But if you open this up, and then you see to get the tail out, all you got to do is just kind of carefully open that. That way you can be able to slide this thing out like this. So that way you can still preserve your packaging and everything. Okay, so we got the Ceratosaurus finally out of its packaging. So let's go ahead and take a look at this thing real quick. So at the top left-hand corner, we got the Jurassic World logo. And then on the top right-hand corner, we got the new. And then we have the T-Rex head right there with the sound coming out to let you know that it makes sounds. And then it has the hand right here that points down to let you know that you can press the back of the dinosaur and it makes the sound as indicated right there. And then on the bottom left hand corner we have Owen and Blue. And then in the middle we have ages 3 and up. That's me. And then it says Roarivores right here in the middle. And then Ceratosaurus. And then down here on the bottom right hand corner we have a picture of the gimmick that's telling you with the red arrow right there. And then on the back of the packaging, or inside the packaging, should I say, the artwork is the picture of a Mount Sibo with all the lava and volcanic ash everywhere. And then we have the forest down below. And then in the inside artwork that we have is the trees and the rest of the backdrop in here right here. And then we have the rest of it at the bottom right there. So very nice for Mattel to include all of that, you know, even though it's still got some cardboard showing there. But it's still nice that they included everything all in the packaging that goes all in the bag and in the inside too as well. So very nice on their part. And as always, love the cage style packaging. And then we have on the top right there it says Jurassic World. And then we have a little bit of the ash flying out here on the side, and then Jurassic World right there. And then on the other side it says Jurassic World. And then at the bottom, all the copyright dates and information, Universal logo, Mattel logo right there. And then on the back we have Jurassic World logo right there on top, and it says Ceratosaurus. And then here is the Vax app information. Then we have a beautiful prototype picture of the Ceratosaurus with the button indicator down there. It's pointing down that you can press the button in the back of it. And then has the Roarivores sound symbol. And it says push button for sound and chomping action. And then down here, it has a picture of all the other Roarivores in the line. So Triceratops is from wave 1, and then the Pteranodon and Ankylosaurus is from wave 2. So, that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at this dinosaur. Okay, when you take the dinosaur out of its package, it has 2 pieces. So here's the main dinosaur, and here's the tail. Meanwhile, as we set these 2 aside, it also comes with some instructions. So it also comes with another piece of information. So well, let's look at this small one first. So this piece right here is pretty much all the warning labels and all that stuff, I'm guessing. So talks about this is information on how to throw away your batteries and stuff. And it just basically says, warning, this product contains a button or coin cell battery, and swallow the button or coin cell battery can cause internal chemical burns in as little as 2 hours and lead to death. Yeah, so we don't want to be swallowing any kind of batteries anytime soon. So thanks Mattel for including this warning, so that way we make sure that we do not eat any cell batteries. And the other piece of information that it comes with, it's just instructions to show you how to put the tail on. So it says instructions. Then it has a nice picture of the Ceratosaurus with the tail. And then it also gives you the little fax app. And then here, it just tells you how to assemble. And then over here, it tells you how to press play on your dinosaur. And then there, it just shows you how to replace the batteries. So very nice. So here we go with the dinosaur and the tail. No. But I am not going to do this on camera because I don't want to embarrass myself so y'all can make fun of me. So I'll be right back. Okay, so we was able to assemble the tail to the dinosaur, which I probably could have done it on camera because it was super quick. It just one click and that was it. But you know how that goes sometimes. But anyways, this is a fantastic dinosaur. I mean, I really like this. When I seen the pictures of this online, and when I seen the other YouTube videos at the toy fair and stuff like that, I was really impressed. You know, I was like, man, now this is a Ceratosaurus, not that Hasbro looking thing that I just showed earlier. So I was really excited about this. So very happy to have this in my collection. And yeah, I mean, this is really nice. The only drawback that I've noticed, and I've seen a lot of reviews on this thing because I pretty much watch everybody's reviews when it comes to dinosaurs and Jurassic World toys and things like that. Because, you know, I like to support other channels. You know, may not always be subscribed to all of them, but I always try to at least give the person a full view and like the video and stuff. You know, but anyways, that being said, a lot of key issues or I think, should I say, the main key issue is the standing issue. So we'll go over that here in a minute. We'll see if we have any problems or not. And a lot of people said that over time that it does topple over and stuff. So only time will tell, right? So, but anyways, so I'm loving the sculpt. It's a hard plastic, you know, and everything. So nothing really soft on it. Even the arms are hard plastic. And usually on the smaller ones, the arms are a little bit rubbery, but not on these. And really love the paint scheme. Love the yellowy mustard, or the honey mustard color right here. All right down here at the bottom of the belly. And it gives a little light mustard color right here. That's just the color I'm saying. Y'all might see a different color. But love the fact that it has all this red from the head all the way down here, all the way down to the tail. I just wish that they would have the red finish off the all of the tail, should I say. And then I love the black striping that it has on its back. And very proud of the fact that they finished it all the way to here. They could have added maybe a couple of more stripes, but it would have looked a lot better if it had that red go all the way down to this tail. And also, if they also could have just added the red paint just to blend in on the leg instead of just giving them one solid color, kind of skipping that over. So, but I do like that they still added the design, the striping on the leg. I just wish they would just added the rest of the paint scheme, the reddish blending in with the yellow. You know, that would have made it so much cooler. So, but other than that, the head sculpt is very good. Really like the head sculpt on this thing. Love all the bumps, you know, that it gives. And the eyes are solid. Ain't no wonky eyes right here. That one's on par, pretty much on spot. This one is pretty much on spot as well, you know. And then I like how they tried to give this horn a bony look to it. And also the teeth looks very good. Outside and on the inside are painted well. And then you got the tongue painted. And you got the red gums all up in there. And on the side, on the inside. So very, very good of Mattel's part. So it's the bottom. There's the Jurassic Park logo right there. And here is the fax app. If anybody wants that one, they can have it. And well, hopefully that gives you some time to pause it and that you can snap it real quick. But here is where the voice box goes, where the speaker is, battery compartment. But yeah, I mean, great looking toy, great looking sculpt. The tail rotates and the legs can rotate. This is where it stops, to where it doesn't want you to go any higher, but you can if you want to. And then on this leg, that's where it clicks right there. And that's why it wants you to move, so it won't go any further, but you can if you want to. And then it does have the inner thigh joints right here to move it in and out. And then as far as the arms go, very muscular arms. And goes in and out. The arms are on a ball and on a hinge, so that way it goes in and out. You can rotate them all the way around. So, well, there you go. And so yeah, as far as the articulation goes, and the jaw moves up and down. So to do the gimmick, you press this button on the back. I like how they blended it in with the rest of the body and everything, so it's not that noticeable. So let's try to check it out and see what we got. So we got about 4 sounds. You know, they're all a little bit different from each other. And I like the fact that I know in wave 1, the Roarivores had their mouths open. But now, good thing Mattel heard some of our complaints and gripes that, you know, we want their mouths closed. So they was able to do that with this. So I'm hoping that's the reason. So next set of Roarivores, hopefully that they're able to have closed mouths from here on out. You know, like there's nothing wrong with the open mouths, but it just looks a little bit more neutral. And especially when you press the gimmick like this, it actually opens and makes the noise instead of closing. It makes the noise. So, but anyways, let's go ahead and try to stand this thing up and see how well it stands. So, try to get this thing in neutral position. Now, my table isn't always the best when it comes to certain things. There we go. So, I had to move the legs in a little bit. So, there we go. We get a good stand. Make sure it's leveled. And I wonder if we can move it up like this. See if it stands. Yeah, that stands good like that. Move it down. Back where it clicks in. So, great. So, let's go ahead and do some quick size comparisons. Well, before we do any size comparisons first, let's go ahead and take some measurements real quick. So, the Ceratosaurus from the tip of the tail to the tip of its jaw is exactly 1 feet. And then the height of it, let's see, from right there to there is approximately about 4.5 inches. Now we can do some size comparisons. For size comparisons, we're going to compare them up to the Wave 3 Attack Pack Pro Ceratosaurus. So, as you can tell, the very small carnivore compared to the Ceratosaurus. You know, and the Ceratosaurus is like the medium-sized carnivore. And the next comparison that we have them with the Attack Pack, or not Attack Pack, the Action Attack Carnotaurs. Now, I don't know how accurate that is compared to these two guys, because I know that for the toy line, it's a bit oversized, but I think it might be a tad bit smaller than what the scale size gave us with the toys, so it might be a little smaller in reality, I guess, or however you want to view it. But the Carnotaurus is, my guess, is a little bit bigger than the Ceratosaurus. But if I'm wrong, please correct me. That way I don't give false information. So I just wanted to make sure that I have a better understanding of size comparisons from the real dinosaurs compared to the toys. Because I know the toys, kind of be a little bit oversized at times, can be downsized a little bit or oversized a little bit, give or take, depending on the dinosaur, And for the final comparison is we have brought out the JP3 Alan Grant. And you're probably wondering, why did I use a JP3 Alan Grant instead of like a Owen or a Claire or so forth? Well, the reason why that is because the only time that we actually saw the Ceratosaurus was in JP3. So the only time that was like in that scene where they were covered in shit, Alan and Paul and Amanda Kirby and their son, they were all covered in shit. And so when the Ceratosaurus came around, they sniffed him and then just like, ew. So I just backed off and walked away because, it wasn't about to eat them. That was covered with shit and stuff. So I know, I'm sorry, that's a bad analogy, but yeah, that's the only reason why I had brought up the JP3 Alan Grant was because the fact that the Ceratosaurus was only seen in Jurassic Park 3, so why not? Well, let's go ahead and do some collection update. I hope you didn't catch that last bit of clip. I don't know if I paused it in time, but it did fall over. But yeah, I understand why people could say that it does have standing issues. But mainly for me, it's just because of the way the cardboard is. It's kind of light and it doesn't have a whole lot of weight to it. So if I put it at a certain spot, it's going to topple over. Now, as far as when I put it on hard surfaces, like on my shelf and stuff, only time will tell. So that being said, let's go ahead and do a collection update. And like I said, it's not going to include the Legacy collection, or it's not going to include the battle damage ones. And to start off with this collection update, we do have Wave 1 of the action attack dinosaurs, the Stegosaurus and the Carnotaur, and then we have Wave 2 action attack Suchomimus. Up next, we do have Wave 2 of the Attack Pack assortments of dinosaurs, which is the Morphodon, the Velociraptor, Stygimoloch, and the Roarivores. I do have Wave 1, but I haven't gotten to those yet, so I will be reviewing those soon. Up next, we have Wave 3 of the Attack Packs, which is the Proceratosaurus, Protoceratops, and the Mimmies. Up next, we do have the Story Pack line, and it consists of Wave 1 is Owen and Blue, and Claire and Gyrosphere, and Wave 2 consists of Stygimoloch and Mercenary. Up next, we have the Wave 1 humans, which comes with Dino Trainer Owen, Mercenary with Dimorphodon, and Owen with Baby Blue. And finally, we have Wave 2 human assortments. We have Lockwood Battle Owen, Claire with Baby Stegosaurus, we have Wheatley, and we have Macy with the Tyrannosaurus Rex skull. And just want to thank everybody for watching this video, and hope y'all enjoyed the video as much as I did making it for y'all. And if you're new to the channel, please give this channel a sub, like the video, and hit the notification bell so you receive all my uploads. And if you like this figure, comment down below and tell me what you think of it. If you have this in your collection, let me know as well, or if you think about getting it. These are now out at Target and at Walmart, so you can go out there and hopefully y'all can find it. And one other thing, I just ask everybody to please watch the video entirely. I know that sometimes my videos are kind of long, between 20 to 30 minutes long, and not everybody's attention span is that long, which I understand. But knowing me, I like to go through all the details when it comes to packaging, the figures, size comparisons, and comparisons to other stuff. So that's just how I am. It's just want to be able to make sure that y'all get the full information best as possible. If you can't, just ask you to speed watch it all the way till the last couple of minutes, so that way YouTube can know that the video is actually being watched as in its entirety. I like to have everybody participate who watches my videos, so that way it can help my channel out a lot more, because sometimes not everybody does watch it, and like I said, it's understandable. But anyways, guys, we're going to end it on that. So words of wisdom: buy what you love and not what you like, because if you buy what you like, you will always end up getting rid of it. And I will catch you guys later.